Hey, it's Libby, welcome in. Let's dive in where fun begins. Hauls and laughs, it's all for you. Hit subscribe, it's what we do. Libby's World, come take a look. Like your favorite page in a colorful book. Hauls and variety, every vibe. Don't forget, now hit subscribe.
Hi guys, it's me, Libby. Guess what day it is? Guess what time it is? It's time for the biggest ever collaboration you've ever seen on YouTube. 27 channels, y'all. 27 channels. And I'm proud to be a part of it. I appreciate the hosts for inviting me. It is the Viral Looks for Less You Need to See biggest budget collab on YouTube. There are 27 channels involved. I cannot list them all because that'd take the entire video, but I'll leave them all linked in the description box. It is, however, hosted by the Loving Klutzes and Trendy True North. I want to give them a shout out, and I want to thank them very much for inviting me to be a part of this collaboration, okay? So I'm going to show you some looks for less, or I don't know, some looks that you might just want that you can't afford. So let's see what we can find a little bit cheaper that might match some of the higher end brands. I believe I understand the theme of this collaboration. I hope I do. And let's get started, y'all, because we're trying to keep our videos under 25 minutes so you have time. There are 27 of them. I do want to say I am doing a giveaway in this video. I am giving away an authentic Coach item. You get one of two things. You will get either this, and it will come in its original packaging. It still has the tags on it. You'll either get this Coach keychain, the horse and carriage keychain, or the Selena Gomez keychain. It is the Selena, from the Selena Gomez line. They are both authentic Coach items. And I am going to throw in this. It is not a brand new Coach item, but it is authentic Coach. It is a Coach necklace. It's very pretty. It's in rose gold. And it just looks like this. You will get your choice. If and when you win, you will get your choice. I'll announce the winner. Just tell me, you will get this necklace, and then you tell me which keychain you want, either the Selena Gomez or the Coach and Carriage, the Coach and Carriage keychain, okay? So just tell me which one of these two you want, and you'll get one of these and the necklace. Let's get on with this haul. Do you want to? Let's do. Okay, guys. Now, if you've followed my channel for any length of time, you know that I am not a super duper high dollar, high maintenance person. I'm very simple, just an old country girl. So I did my best with these items. The only thing I've ever had the money to buy is Coach items. That's the only thing I've ever had the money to buy, and that was when I was working. I'm retired now. But I did my very best to try to duplicate some of these things, and yes, I had to do a little bit of research and look some of this stuff up, okay? The first thing I want to show you are, I got both of these. These are earrings. This I got from Amazon for $1.49, and these are very, very, very similar to the vintage Alhambra earrings by Van Cleef and Arpels. And if I can, I'll put a picture of the real thing up so you can see it compared to this. But I will leave links, if I can, to both the real designer item and my lookalike item that's similar but not quite the same. Okay? But I gave $1.49 for these. I thought they were very pretty. They're just a pair of studs. They're very similar. Now, they're not quite as fabulous, obviously, because they're not the real deal. But these are very, very similar to the Van Cleef and Arpels, okay? But I only gave $1.49 for these, y'all, and I thought that was a pretty good deal. And I got these on Amazon, and like I said, I'll link everything in the description box, the real and the similar item, okay? The next thing I got there was another set of earrings that gave off that same vibe of the Van Cleef and Arpels 2 motif earrings, okay? You know, they're 2 motif earrings. I'll see if I can put a picture of the real deal up. By the way, the real deal of the last earrings, the real ones actually cost $4,500. And I got mine on Amazon for $1.49. These, the real deal, costs $7,100. I got mine off of Amazon. They are 14 gold plated off of Amazon for $7.99. But these are just the lookalike version of the Van Cleef Arpels 2 motif earrings. And they look like this. They're very pretty. I hope you can see these, and they're showing up fine on film. Been having a little bit of trouble with my camera lately. But those are very, very, very pretty. They do have a gold outline. I'm not much of a gold girl. I like silver. But these were very pretty, and I thought they were fabulous. But these I think have 5 petals, and I think Van Cleef Arpels have maybe 4. I'm not sure. I'll see if I can put a real picture. But these are similar looking. They are similar looking. They're very pretty, but they were $7.99 from Amazon. Okay, next thing I got were these that I thought gave off kind of the same vibe. I don't have like a real designer version to show you. I got them from Temu for $4.49. I thought they were cute. But they're just slippers, house slippers that have that same motif on them. These are gray with that motif. There's the footing of them. They do have some tread. Like I said, I gave $4.49 for these. I thought these were cute. They are fluffy, and you just slide your foot in. They do have a really soft bottom on them. They're very soft and comfortable. I got that gray pair, and then I also got another pair in light blue. Didn't resist the light blue. So I found the gray pair first, and then I found these light blue, and I thought, oh, I should have got these. These are the ones I should have got. So I got them. That's right. I did. Now, I'm not much for slides. I'm just not. But I'll get used to them, I think. I'm going to try to. These are very soft and comfortable, and they have a very soft inside, and the footing on them are it's very soft on the footing. So there are those. By the way, you guys, stay tuned and watch, because I'm going to give you a keyword or a phrase to use in the comments in order to win the giveaway, okay? So keep watching here. All right, now, the next thing I got was, let's see. Okay, the next thing is, I had to look it up. Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. It is normally $35. I'll see if I can leave a picture up here. And I'll link the original product. And I had to look up something that was very similar to it. And what I came up with was e.l.f. O-Face satin lipstick. And I gave $9 for it. And I gave $9 from Amazon. You can also get it at Walmart. But it just looks like this. And I don't know how. It's a very pretty color, I will say. But anyway, that's what I came up with. The e.l.f. O-Face satin lipstick kind of gives the vibes of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk lipstick. And of course, I gave $9 for mine at Amazon. The real Charlotte Tilbury brand of Pillow Talk is $35. So that's a savings. But anyway, I thought I'd pull that one out. The next thing I have is I wanted to find something that was close to the Tatcha, the Silk Canvas Protective Primer. If you buy Tatcha, especially from their website, and I'll see if I can leave that link also in here, the real designer Tatcha is $54 for 7 ounces. Well, I did some research, and I found out that e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, which I use all the time, See mine, it's used, is very, very close to or similar to that. And I gave $10 for mine for a 0.74 ounce. Look, I've got half a pan gone. I use this all the time, y'all, and I love it. I love it. But anyway, it's $10. I got it at Walmart. You can get it at Walmart. You can get it on Amazon. But yeah, I'll leave those links in the description box also. The next thing I got was, I thought, okay, what can I do that would show a handbag that is a designer stylized handbag, or a handbag that's very similar to a designer handbag. And I landed on this one. And it is a lookalike, in my opinion. Now, you may not think so, but in my opinion, it is a lookalike for the Gucci Jackie medium size handbag. Okay, the Gucci Jackie medium size handbag is $3,950, $39.50. I got this Karza handbag at Amazon for $27.99. And I think I got it on a sale. It may have went up a little bit by now. But I thought, it comes in a dust bag. I thought this was a very close, it closely resembles the Gucci. Okay. It looks like this. Isn't that very, very close? It's not quite the same, but it's very similar. Very similar. And let's see. It unlocks by pushing on the little button on the front. You just push that and it pops open. Comes with a long shoulder strap. See what's inside here. Like I said, I gave $27.99 for this. It's not a huge handbag. It's just like a medium quality or medium size handbag. But it looks like this on the inside. Does have a zip pocket right here on this side. A nice zip pocket. And that is it. There are no slip pockets or anything. But it does have a zip pocket right there on the inside. Looks like this. Oh, my camera doesn't want to focus, y'all. There we go. It's getting too far away from it, I guess. But it very much resembles. Does have a hand strap here that is adjustable. It can be worn crossbody, depending on how long you want the strap. I usually don't want my strap very long. But, yeah, that is a very close, in my estimation, and I may be wrong because I'm not Gucci. I'm not like bougie, y'all. I'm not bougie. And to shut it, you just put it down in there like that. But I thought this was very similar to the Gucci Jackie medium bag. And I gave $27.99 for this versus $3,950. Oh, my lands. My husband would have a cow. He would have a field day with me if I spent that kind of money on a handbag, y'all. I mean, he wasn't real thrilled with me when I spent that kind of money on Coach products. But I did. I did. All right. The next thing I have is let's see, this NYX matte bronzer right here. It doesn't look like bronzer to me, though. It looks very light, but it says it's a bronzer, matte bronzer, and I may have picked the wrong color. It says light, but it's clear. I don't know. I may have picked the wrong thing here. I was looking for something that would be very similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer, which is $58. And I'll put that on I'll put the Charlotte Tilbury site up. This looks like this. This cost me. This actually cost $25. Ah! What was I thinking? $25. And I got it from Amazon. $25 for this. Oh, Lord. What did I do? What did I do, Lord? Well, okay. Don't look too bad. It is a little light. I don't know if you can see it, but it is a little bit on the light side. Let's swatch it and see. Do you want to? Let's do. Oh, okay. It is a little bit bronzy. It's a little orange for me, though. See how orangey that is? Now, I'm sure that comes in different colors. Next time I get on here, if I got orange all over my face, you guys will know what I've done. Anyway, NYX Matte Bronzer is supposed to be very close or a good, similar to the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Matte Bronzer. So I got it. The thing I have is the Olaplex Hair Perfector. It's $30. Olaplex #3 Hair Perfector and Protector. It is $30. I did a little searching. It is the Bonding Leave-In Protector, Not Your Mother's Tough Love. Bonding Leave-In Protector. It is supposed to, I don't know if it is supposed to be for damaged hair, and it's supposed to help just as much or as good as Olaplex. Does it? I don't know. I can't tell you because I've never tried Olaplex. So I don't know. It says strengthens, conditions, and protects hair up to 450 degrees. I always need a heat protectant. And it's leave-in conditioning for lasting protection. It's supposed to protect, bond from initial damage while combating future damage, creating a high gloss protective shield for your hair to help keep frizz, split ends, and breakage at bay. So does it? I don't know. We'll try. I'm going to try it because I like leave-ins. Not sure if I like the smell of this one, simply because it's very perfumey and I get migraines really easy. Let's try it out on my hand here. Oh, it's like a, okay, it comes out sort of like a cream. See that? It doesn't mist out like I was thinking it was going to. It comes out like sort of like a cream, if you can see that. So I guess you stick it in your hair and run it through your hair. It doesn't smell too bad. It doesn't smell terribly bad. But that is supposed to be very similar to the Olaplex #3 hair protector. This one right here. And I did some research and looked it up to try to find out. There's something in this that also shows up, that Olaplex also has in it, that's supposed to make this sort of similar. Not quite the same, but sort of similar. The next thing I have is the Charlotte Tilbury has Charlotte's Magic Cream, and I've heard a lot of good things about that, but it's $145. So I did a little research, and I found out that a good substitute for that is the Revolution Pro Miracle Cream. You can get it at Walmart. I gave $15.79 for it. It's called Revolution Pro Miracle Cream. Revolution Pro Miracle Cream. Like I said, supercharged skincare. That's what it says. And I did get it, like I said, at Walmart. $15.79 for this. And let's see how it looks. It looks like this. I will put a picture up of the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. And this one looks like this. Now, it doesn't, to me, it's not the same color as the Charlotte Tilbury. I don't care, so long as it works good. Let's check it out and see. Oh, it smells nice. It does smell nice. Okay, we're going to check it out. It's just a very creamy consistency. Put it on there. Give her a check out here and see how it is. Okay, that feels nice. That's not greasy. Doesn't feel greasy to me. Feels very nice. Now, I do have that powder on my hand, but it feels nice. It doesn't feel greasy. It feels very nice. It's not sticky or anything. Doesn't feel sticky. Feels nice. I could put that on my face. I'd be all right with that. And at $15.79, I'd rather do this than $145. Unless Charlotte Tilbury fixes you overnight. If it fixes you overnight, you let me know in the description box if you've tried it. If it does overnight fixes, drop a comment, y'all, because I want to know. I want to know, because I'll be spending $145 on that. I would be spending $145 on that. Okay, guys. What I want you to do next, I have... let's see here. What I want you to do is leave me a comment in the description box using the keyword coach. Coach. Just use the keyword coach. Leave me a comment with the keyword coach, and that'll be my keyword. I got these at Temu, and I thought they were kind of Coco Chanel looking, or similar looking to something by Coco Chanel. I don't know, maybe not. Maybe I'm losing it. I could be losing my mind. But the way the C's hung on these things, yes, I thought so. I thought they were adorable. And let's see, did I write how much I gave for these? $2.52 from Temu. Aren't those cute? See how the C's are backwards on those? To me, that is Coco Chanel looking. They look very similar. They're not fixed, though. The C's do move apart. You know what I mean? They are not fixed. But they're cute as can be, y'all. I hope I'm getting these on camera. For some reason, I feel like I've got lights too bright today. But for that price, I felt like that was very similar to Coco Chanel. So, there is that. All right, guys. I don't know how long we've been going, but that is all I have for you. Leave me a comment with that in the description box with the word. Don't make it just a comment. Make me a statement with, or a sentence using the word coach. Okay? Using the word coach. I will be doing a giveaway. So you'll get the necklace and your choice of either one of the keychains. I will be running this from August 2nd today until I'll do the drawing on August 16th. That way, that'll give 2 weeks for everybody to watch the video. But the rules are in the description box. You have to be publicly subscribed to my channel. And if you don't know how, I'll leave a link in the description box on how a video you can watch on how you can make sure you're publicly subscribed. Okay? You must be publicly subscribed to my video, or to my channel, because if I draw your name and you're not publicly subscribed, then I can't, it's part of the rules. You have to be publicly subscribed, okay? Also, you must be 18 years of age or older in order to join. You must have a U.S. mailing address or be within the contiguous United States because, shipping is ridiculous. Leave a comment using the keyword of coach, not just the word, but leave me a sentence with the word coach in it. I need you to understand that YouTube, any brands or any comparisons that I've made today, I'm not responsible for any part, or they are not responsible for any part of my giveaway. The giveaway is mine and mine alone. So YouTube or none of these brands that I mentioned is responsible for the giveaway. That's just me. After I mail it out to you, and if something happens to the package, it gets lost in the mail or gets damaged or broken, I'm not responsible for that either, okay? And I'll run this until August 16th. I believe that's 2 Saturdays from now. And we'll get you drawn. And I want to thank you guys. If you enjoyed this, hit like and subscribe. Go check out all those channels. They'll be linked in the description box. And I'll see y'all on the next one. Bye.